The red frontier on the distant horizon of humanity's dreams lay Mars, the red planet, a symbol of endless possibilities and uncharted adventures. For centuries, humans had gazed up at the night sky, wondering what mysteries lay beyond Earth's confines. Now, in the year 2135, those dreams had become a reality. Mars was no longer a distant, unreachable goal but a new frontier waiting to be explored. The Mars expedition was the latest and most ambitious mission to Mars, a collaborative effort by the United Earth Space Agency, (USA), to establish a permanent human presence on the planet. Among the crew was Dr. Evelyn Harper, a geologist with a passion for uncovering the secrets of Mars. Her excitement was palpable as she prepared for the journey, her mind racing with thoughts of the discoveries that awaited. As the spacecraft, Odyssey, approached Mars, the crew gathered around the observation deck, watching in awe as the red planet grew larger in the viewport. The surface was a vast expanse of rusty red, marked by ancient valleys, towering volcanoes, and sprawling plains. Evelyn's heart swelled with anticipation, her fingers itching to explore the alien landscape. The descent to the Martian surface was both thrilling and nerve-wracking. The Odyssey touched down in the Gale crater, a region chosen for its rich geological history and potential for ancient life. The crew donned their suits and stepped out onto the surface, their boots sinking slightly into the fine, reddish dust. Evelyn took a deep breath, the air in her suit crisp and cool. She gazed around, taking in the stark beauty of the Martian landscape. The sky was a pale pink, and the horizon stretched endlessly, a testament to the planet's vastness. She felt a profound sense of wonder and gratitude, knowing she was standing where no human had ever stood before. Their first task was to set up the Habitat module, a state-of-the-art living and working space designed to support the crew for their 6-month mission. The Habitat was equipped with laboratories, sleeping quarters, and a communal area. As they worked, Evelyn's mind wandered to the task that lay ahead, exploring the nearby Mount Sharp, a towering peak that held clues to Mars' ancient past. Days turned into weeks as the crew settled into their routines. Evelyn spent her days collecting rock samples, analyzing data, and mapping the terrain. Each discovery, no matter how small, filled her with excitement. She found evidence of ancient riverbeds, mineral deposits, and signs of past volcanic activity. Mars was a planet with a rich and complex history, and she was determined to unravel its secrets. One day, while exploring a particularly rugged area of Mount Sharp, Evelyn's scanner picked up a faint signal. Intrigued, she followed the signal to a narrow crevice in the rock. With careful precision, she maneuvered her way inside, the walls of the crevice closing in around her. At the end of the passage, she discovered a small cave, its walls covered in strange, crystalline formations. Evelyn's heart raced as she examined the crystals. They were unlike anything she had ever seen, delicate, translucent structures that seemed to pulse with a faint, inner light. She took several samples and hurried back to the Habitat, eager to analyze her findings. As she studied the crystals under the microscope, Evelyn's excitement grew. The structures were composed of a unique combination of minerals and organic compounds, suggesting that Mars had once harbored conditions suitable for life. Her discovery was groundbreaking, providing the strongest evidence yet that Mars had once been a living planet. The news of Evelyn's discovery spread quickly, igniting a wave of excitement both on Mars and back on Earth. The implications were profound, raising new questions about the history of life in the solar system and humanity's place in the universe. Evelyn felt a deep sense of pride and fulfillment, knowing she had contributed to a greater understanding of Mars. As the months passed, the crew continued their work, each day bringing new discoveries and challenges. They faced dust storms, equipment malfunctions, and the isolation of being millions of miles from home. But through it all, their camaraderie and shared sense of purpose kept them going. Evelyn often found herself standing outside the Habitat at night, gazing up at the stars. The vastness of space was both humbling and inspiring, a reminder of the boundless possibilities that lay beyond their small, fragile world. She knew that the Mars expedition was just the beginning, a stepping stone to even greater adventures. As their mission drew to a close, the crew prepared for their return to Earth. They packed up their samples, dismantled the Habitat, and made their way back to the Odyssey. The journey home was filled with reflection and anticipation, each member of the crew eager to share their experiences and discoveries with the world. Back on Earth, Evelyn was welcomed as a hero. Her discoveries on Mars had captured the imagination of people everywhere, inspiring a new generation of scientists, explorers, and dreamers. She spent her days giving lectures, writing papers, and planning future missions to the Red Planet. Yet, despite the accolades and the excitement of being back home, a part of Evelyn longed for the quiet beauty of Mars. She knew that her journey was far from over, that there were still many mysteries to uncover and adventures to be had. The Red Planet had captured her heart, and she was determined to return. In the years that followed, Evelyn led several more expeditions to Mars, each one building on the successes and discoveries of the last. She watched as humanity's presence on the planet grew, with new habitats, research stations, and even the beginnings of a colony. Through it all, Evelyn remained driven by the same sense of wonder and curiosity that had first brought her to Mars. She knew that the Red Frontier was a place of endless possibilities, a reminder that there was always more to learn, explore, and discover. And so, the legacy of the Mars expedition lived on, a testament to the spirit of exploration and the unquenchable thirst for knowledge that defined humanity. The story of Mars became a symbol of hope and inspiration, a reminder that no matter how far we journey, the stars will always beckon us to dream, to explore, and to reach for the unknown.